Hello students, welcome to Onboard Digital Classes. So today in this video, we shall be discussing about WBSI 2025 question paper. Alright, so we all know that total number of questions that came in this paper were 100. So out of 100 questions, approximately 44 questions was from GS and current affairs, isn't it? So in today's video, we shall be restricting ourselves to discussing only those questions that featured as GS questions, okay? We shall not be discussing mathematics and reasoning in this particular video. All right, and the medium of communication in today's video would be in English, okay, completely in English, so that other students who does not understand Nepali can also benefit. Okay, let's start. Question number 1. Which of the following did not merge into the Bay of Bengal? Look, such a simple question from geography, right? We all know Mahanadi, Krishna, Godavari, they all merge into Bay of Bengal, but not Narmada. Narmada does not merge into Bay of Bengal. So correct option would be option number D, right? Moving ahead, pomology deals with. We all know pomology deals with the study of fruits. Okay, so it's a Latin word, pomology. So option number C would be your correct answer. Next question, Santosh Trophy. Again, very simple question from sports. We all know Santosh Trophy is associated with football. Correct. So option number B is your correct answer. Moving ahead, the red blood cells are formed in bone marrows. Correct. Such a simple question from basic science. Bone marrow. Option number B is your correct answer. Okay. So, which among the following is a deep water all-weather seaport in India? Now, maximum students, basically they have answered Paradvip as an answer. But the answer to this question is not Paradvip, okay? It is Visakhapatnam. So, please correct yourself if you have answered Paradvip as your answer in your exam, okay? So, answer is Visakhapatnam, okay? Next question. The memory of a computer is commonly expressed in terms of kilobyte or megabyte. Yes, MG. KB. A byte is made up of what? A very simple question from a computer. Okay. So 2 binary digits, no. 2 decimal, no. 8 binary digits is the correct answer. Option number C. Okay. Moving ahead to question number 7. Who among the following post there is no provision in the Constitution of India for impeachment? We all know there is in the Constitution of India, there is a process for impeachment with respect to the president, the CGI, the justices of the high courts, correct, but not for the governor. Why? Because governor holds office, understood? Governor holds office on the account of the president of India. That means if the president of India wants to vacate the position of a governor of a particular state, the president has the authority to do so. Okay, so your correct option would be the governor, because in the constitution there is no provision for the impeachment of the governor. Understood? And we all know there's the impeachment of the justice of Supreme Court is going on, correct, in the parliament. So this question was quite evident. Okay. Now question number 8. The velocity of the sound in air under normal condition is what? I have already covered this in our physics lecture that I am basically doing for WBCS candidates, but that is in Nepali. So if you understand the language Nepali, then you can go ahead and watch those videos. Okay, it is in the playlist, you can go ahead and watch. So the correct answer is 332 meter per second. Okay, option number A. Next question, which one of the following is the hottest planet? No, maximum students basically they think that Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars is closer to Sun, so they have put the answer Mars, but the answer is Venus. Okay, option number C is the correct answer. Next question, which of the following river does not originate in the Indian territory? We all know Mahanadi, Chenab, Ravi, they are all originating in the Indian territory, but Brahmaputra originates in the Tibet region. Okay, so not in Bharat, but option number A would be a correct answer. The Brahmaputra is not originating in Bharat. Who was behind publishing the first newspaper in India? Again, very simple question from modern India. Correct? What is the answer to this question? Please try. It is James Augustus Hickey. Option number A is the correct answer. Moving ahead to question number 12. Who was the first Indian women winner of Miss World Award? Now this could be tricky one. Why? Because we might not be aware of this, because in fact this question I've asked first women Miss World. I mean, there are confusion with respect to Miss World, Miss Universe, right? So I mean, like if you are that kind of a candidate or a student who have the ability to take risk in the exam, then you could guess the answer. Okay, why? Because We all know Lara Dutta, Susmita Sen, Aishwarya Rai. These are recent actresses who have basically won the award, but we have not heard the name Raita Farai. Okay, so since this question is asking first person to win, so this could be the answer. So you can think in that logic as well, but it is quite risky to think it in that way. But the correct answer is option number C. Okay, Raita Farai. Okay, so sometimes you need to take some risk in such type of questions. Okay, next question: who is the okay, what's wrong with this question? Anyway, some spelling error. Who of the following was the UN Secretary General at the time of Operation Sindoor? Now, this person has been United Nations Secretary since ages. Okay, every time there is the meeting of any head of state, he basically gives his presence. What is his name? His name is Antonio Guterres. Even when Bharat made G20 presidency, when Bharat was the presidency of G20, this person had shown his presence even then. Okay, so Antonio Guterres is the correct answer. Okay, option number B. Next question, question number 14. Which of the following constitutional amendment of India lower the voting age from 21 years to 18 years for Lok Sabha Assembly election? Okay, Lok Sabha and Assembly election. So we all know 61st Constitution Amendment Act. Okay, so option number C is the correct answer. Which country gifted the Statue of Liberty to America? Which country? France. France gifted it. Okay, so option number C again. In the context of the formation, which of the following types of rocks is the most ancient? Now, I understand maximum students have gone ahead and ticked igneous rocks. Okay, but then you have to understand that plutonic rock is a part, it's a subsection of igneous rocks. Okay, that means the oldest is plutonic, though plutonic is an igneous rock. Okay, so correct option, in fact the correct answer would be option number A. Maximum students have gone ahead and ticked option number C, which they are not basically incorrect, but given the option you're supposed to tick plutonic. Understood? Now, the term bull and bear, again very easy question. It is basically a part of stock exchange, right? Stock exchange. Option number D. Vitamin B12 is mostly used for combating what? It is for anemia. Anemia is loss of blood, right? There is no blood. Especially we see anemia more often than not in ladies. Correct? So option number C is the correct answer. Nalanda University is associated with, we all know Nalanda University was patronized by Kumaragupta, right? But it is associated with Harshavardhana. Why? Because he helped the Nalanda University to grow. Correct? So option number A is the correct answer. Harshavardhana. Now, commercially, sodium bicarbonate is known as what? It is known as baking soda. Baking soda. Option number D is the correct answer to this question. Sodium bicarbonate. The chairman of the Rajya Sabha is, interesting question. Maximum students have made a mistake in this question. Let's start it. Elected by the parliament and the legislature of the state jointly. No. The chairman of the Rajya Sabha is definitely elected by the parliament. That is correct. But legislature of the state, no. States does not play part while electing the vice president. Okay. So the vice president, in fact, the chairman of the Rajya Sabha is the vice president, right? So no. Option number A we can directly eliminate. Elected by the members of the Rajya Sabha. No. No. That is also not correct. Nominated by the president. No. Elected by the two houses of the parliament. Yes. Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, right? So option number D would be the correct answer to this question. Understood? Question number 21. Now let's move ahead. Which of the following is the world's oldest capital city? Damascus is the world's oldest capital city. I have already covered this in one of the video in YouTube itself. Okay. So yes, option number D is the correct answer. Which of the following chemicals is useful in photography? Silver bromide. This type of chemical was used in the ancient photography, not today. In the digital age, in fact, it is not used. Okay, but anyway, the answer to this question is option number A, silver bromide. The headquarters of the United Nations is, maximum students again, due to excitement, they have done Washington DC, but that is the capital of the United States. But it's asking the headquarters of United Nations. It is in New York. Okay, option number A. Next question. Which of the following is not a union territory of India? A very simple question, right? We all know Lakshadweep, Puducherry, Dadar Nagar Haveli, Daman Diu. These are all the union territories of India. but Nagaland is a complete full-fledged state. Okay, option number D is the correct answer. Who was the first Chief Election Commissioner of India? Now this could be the tricky one. Why? Because they have asked the first. See, it is expected of the student to know this answer, but anyway, many students may not know. Yes, we can say that this is in the tough category, especially to those candidates who does not like to mug up, like me. Like I don't like to mug up things. I like to understand. Okay, so anyway, the answer to this question is Sukumar Sen, option number C. Which of the following is not a multi-user operating system? MS-DOS, Windows 2000, Unix, Windows XP. MS-DOS is the correct answer, option number A. Okay, moving ahead to question number 28. Which of the following awards is given by UNESCO to those who put their efforts to popularize use of science in life? Okay, even if you don't know, by looking at the answer you can eliminate, right? Because Kalidas Samman, it is not associated with science. No, Kalidas literary work, right? Magsaysay award, basically it is given in the field of social work. Okay, even in the field of journalism also. So Booker Prize, no, it is given in the field of literature. But the only option which is left is Kalinga Award. It is given in the field of science. Okay, option number A is the correct answer. Now, if you could guess the answer, that would be very beneficial. Okay, in this question. Now, next question: which comet appears every 76 years? Very, very famous comet, Halley's comet. Okay, option number C is the correct answer. The most abundant element in the Earth's atmosphere. Very easy question from the environment. It is nitrogen. Correct. Nitrogen is the correct answer. Option number B. Okay. In 1939, Subhash Chandra Bose was elected as president of Congress Party, defeating Pattabhi Sitaramaiah. Pattabhi Sitaramaiah. Option number D is the correct answer. Okay. Basically, he defeated him. The volume of water. Again, I have already covered this in physics lecture. If you know Nepali, you can go ahead and watch. Okay. So we all know the following materials decrease when they heated from 0 degrees Celsius to 4 degrees Celsius. What? In case of water. Okay. Water. We have already discussed. In fact, I have discussed this in the class of conduction and radiation. Okay, in that particular physics chapter. Okay, please go ahead and watch that video. The answer is water. Option number A. For determining the age of which of the following is by carbon dating methodology? Fossil fuels, right? Fossils. Option number C. Very easy. Which is the highest gallantry award in India? Paramveer Chakra. Okay, option number D is the correct answer to question number 44. Paramveer Chakra, highest gallantry award. The respective land masses of India and Sri Lanka are connected by which of the following? We all know it is not Malacca Strait but Palk Strait. Option number B is the correct answer. Okay. Which of the following was the official court language during Akbar's reign? It is not Arabic, Turki, Urdu. It is Persian. Option number D is the correct answer. Easy question. The term brown air is used for, many students may not know about this, right? This would be considered to be a tough one. A brown air, it is photochemical smog. Okay, photochemical smog. Option number C. The weight of a body in this, the weight of a body at the center of the earth is 0. Okay, option number A is 0. Who coined the name Pakistan? Maximum students have gone ahead and ticked Jinnah, right? Muhammad Ali Jinnah. But the answer is Chaudhary Rahmat Ali. Why? Because they have used the word coined. So Chaudhary Rahmat Ali was the person who basically coined the word Pakistan. Okay. The longest continental railway in the world is Trans-Siberian Highway, Russia. It is in Russia. Okay, Siberian Highway. Grammy Award is associated with, very easy question. It is associated with music, right? Grammy Award. The sky looks blue because of scattering of light. Okay, scattering of light is the correct answer. During the reign of whom of the following Ibn Battuta visited India? Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Again, very, very simple questions from history. Okay, Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Which of the following instruments measures high temperature? Pyrometer. We have already covered this again. Okay, option number C in the physics class. So these were all the GS questions that featured in your exam. Okay, so if you want any topic for me to discuss, you can go ahead and comment in the comment box. And if you like the video, please go ahead and give the video thumbs up, and also comment down your valuable feedbacks in the comment box. And also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe to Onboard Digital Class. Thank you all very much. I'll meet you in the next class.